Alright guys, so today I'm going to cover a question that I feel like a lot of people ask, and I know I struggled with it at the beginning, and it's just how to buy cards online. This is not for like retail products or like sealed products. It's more about just buying like one-off singles online, just so you guys can get the best deals and you can know the asking price and like the general price point in which cards are. This mainly applies to more vintage cards. It does apply to modern cards, but condition is super important in vintage because condition is all over the place. More modern cards are usually cleaner and mintier, but there's still a lot of cards that are kind of iffy. And so I'm going to teach you guys how to find good price points for cards and then how to double check conditions so you guys can get the best deals and make sure you get your money's worth, so you're not just buying a card and it's like, oh bruh, like you like overpay, or like I want to help you guys get some steals, you know? So one thing I'm going to start out with is people price their cards with TCG player, and that is the biggest mistake, I think, personally. And so it's just because TCG player, watch, we'll use first edition Pikachu Jungle as our thing, you know what I mean? It's just like the pricing is all over the place pretty much, because it says the market price for Pikachu is $230. It doesn't account for first editions. There's just a lot of flaws with the TCG player system, especially if you want to get like super into it, and it's like damage 10 cents. Watch, they'll have first edition at the last page, I think. Yeah, near mint, first edition normal $40, lightly played first edition near mint. The issue I have with TCG player for like getting cards for condition and stuff is you literally can't see the condition, and condition is so subjective. So it's like lightly played, near mint, what's what? You know what I mean? Like you can't have a real understanding, heavily played. You can't have a real understanding of someone's own read of what a card is. Like I'll buy lightly played and I'll get it and I'm like, dude, like there's so much stuff on this. Like it's so messed up. And I'm like, just never again. It's not worth it. You know what I mean? So I would not price off of TCG player. The pricing is inconsistent, I think. And it's like they use market price here, which is it's okay, I guess. You know what I mean? It's just not very reliable, but it just bases it off all the sales. So it doesn't really account. It doesn't account for like condition and stuff. And so it's just the price point is all over the place. I think TCG player is good for newer cards. Like if you're playing the card game and you just need the card, it's good because it'll be cheaper than eBay for the most part. But it's like if you're trying to collect and get the mintiest and cleanest cards for the best deals, TCG player is bad personally, and the pricing is just it's fine. Like I think it's a good like basis, but this method I'm gonna show you guys is a lot better. So what I use personally is eBay. And so let's say we want to find a first edition Pikachu. We'll do Jungle for now, you know what I mean? This one's a stamp, so we'll ignore that. You see that special like stamp thing right there? That's like a different type of it. And so these are the prices, but what you guys need to do is go to eBay sold listings here, and this will give you like the general rundown of the card. Like someone bought one for $25. Someone bought this for 99 cents, but it's Dutch, so that's different. Someone bought this $15. It's one bid. It might be best offer accepted. No, it just ended. But it'll say best offer accepted too. So if it says best offer accepted, it's like 99 cents, but it's like a crazy card. That means like they had best offer on and they took someone's like big offer. So that's the only thing. Just don't get confused by that, if that makes sense. I'll try to find one if I can. No. But anyways, so this will give you a good price point for the card. So it's like around $25, 15-ish. So 15 to 20. You see? It's just like different than the TCG player. Actually, it's like almost the same. But anyways, the point is this gives you a way better read. Look, someone got this for $10 near mint. The thing is though, is these titles, ignore them. You literally need to ignore all titles. They're not like worth it, you know? And then just be able to sort through everything and give yourself a good general price point. And then what you want to do after that is you have to check the conditions of various cards. And so if you click here, like we'll look at this one, we'll just check it out really quick. Yeah, they say, okay, vintage. Okay, so This one's $25 and it has this whitening here. You guys see that in the left. I always look for whitening first because whitening is really telling of the rest of the card. A lot of like it's hard to see scratches and stuff over pictures. And so I always check the whitening. Oh, also really quick guys, like the video, like and subscribe. We managed to find some Champions Path Elite Trainer boxes. So I opened up a couple, so we'll do a giveaway for them. But not the, oh my god, not the Elite Trainer boxes, I'm sorry. But like, just some cards that we opened. I made like little packs, like there's a Psychic, there's a Gardevoir one, a Venusaur one, and a, it's like a Steel type. But, so basically, honestly, if we can get this video to like 50 likes in the next couple weeks, I'll give those away. It's like 3 Vs. So I separated them in 3 piles. Sorry, I'm like distracted. But I separated them in 3 piles, so I'll do 3 giveaways. So it's like one with the Gardevoir, one with the Venusaur, and one with something else. And so basically, just tell me which one you want. If you want Psychic, Grass, or Steel. And then I just put a bunch of like the reverse holos and holos that we pulled too in there. So I'll send you guys, it's like 10 cards. So if we can get to like 50 likes on this video, I'll do that giveaway for those. So yeah, make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, anyways, back to this. So there's whitening here, and there's whitening here, and there's whitening here. It's like, so people are down, people are paying $25 for this first edition card in a pretty iffy whitened way. Like, it's not the worst, but it's like this would get like what, a 7 maybe. And so that gives you a basis. You can't, it's hard to see, like this, it looks perfect, like you can't really see any scratches, you know what I mean? And so just, you have to like, when you're looking at a specific card, just compare all of them. This one's Dutch, we're not gonna look at that one. So someone got this for 15 plus 4 shipping, so they got it for like $19, and we'll compare this. See, this one looks way better than the other one, you know what I mean? This one's like a good, this one was a way better deal, like a way better card. Oh, I don't know why they put 6. See, that's where stuff like that gets confusing too, because sometimes they will show a picture of 1 as a basis for a lot, and that's not that good either. So sometimes it's better to avoid. That's probably why this was a little bit cheaper, because it wasn't the exact card. So there's a lot of things you got to look for on eBay to really know. This one's not first edition. People put first edition, but it's not. This one's a 10. So yeah, another thing I was gonna do after, let's look at one more for condition, and then we'll talk about it. So this one has all these weird chips in it, like the weird whitening things. I don't know, you can see like little speckles and stuff throughout. Like right there, there's one really obvious one. There's like a little white chip right there. They did the weird border where they cut out the thing, so that makes it hard to actually tell the condition. So that's kind of iffy too. Yeah, I don't know, you just want to like buy clean ones. This one seems pretty good, $11.50 for 2. That's kind of good. Oh, it's Italian, that's why. $25 OBO. There used to be a website that showed you OBO, like what they actually bought it for, but it's down, so that sucks. But I don't know. See, that has like that whitening chip at the top. It has a lot of these scuff marks. Has more whitening here. It has a lot of whitening here. So basically, like, from what I'm seeing is most of these cards for like an iffy kind of like 7-ish condition, like mid-range condition, people are paying like $20 to $25. And so if you can find a card that's super minty and super clean for that price point, then it's almost worth it to get at that price. But for this, you're not getting a deal. Like if you find a card like in the wild, like online or even in store, and it's around that price point, then you're not getting a deal. You know what I mean? So like if you found a card in that condition and it was like $5, then that's a steal. You know what I mean? So basically a lot of like getting deals for yourself is comparing and contrasting cards, finding the base price points for them. With different types of cards too, you'll see the gaps. Like a super clean one will go for like $100 something for like specific cards, and then like you see a damaged one that's kind of iffy and it'll go for like 20. So you don't always want to buy the like cheapest one. You want to buy the best value. It's a lot to think about, but once you start doing it, it almost becomes like habit, you know what I mean? And so basically what you want to do next is see the price points for the mintiest ones. This is honestly how you make most of your money. This is how I've been making a lot of money from grading cards, is like, so first edition, PSA 10 Jungle Pikachu, yeah? We already seen a grip of them. But so, let's see, sold. 390. Oh, if you guys forget too, sold is like down over here. You have to click sold so it shows you sold. But so 390, 390, 390. There's someone who's like bulk selling them here. 450. See, this one sold for $50 because they think it'll get a 9 or a 10. That's like a good example of like the price discrepancies, you know? And then, but you always have to double check for yourself. Don't take their word. These are just all clickbait. You know what I mean? So let's see. From the looks of it, it looks pretty minty. The top loader makes it a little more minty. With this type of seller, it might be good to ask questions, but I mean, it looks pretty clean. Like, there's little specks here. It might be from the top loader, and there's like a little bit of whitening. All the other ones had like crazy chips and whitening, so I mean, it makes sense to me. Straight to pack into sleeve, never played. Don't trust those. You know what I mean? It's just is what it is. But so basically, what I do personally when I like look for cards, I calculate the 10 price. I know most cards aren't gonna get 10s, just to be super real. But you calculate the 10 price so you know it's ceiling. So you know it's ceiling. If it was super clean, perfect. And you think about it like that, and I think about my time and how much it would cost me to get it graded. You know what I mean? And so none of it is ever like guaranteed. Like, you're never gonna get a perfect. You're never gonna know if you get a 10. But it's like if I saw this card in the wild and I was like, okay, this might get a 10, this is what I do. You always like judge it based on the worst case scenario. And so jungle. Whoops. So whoops, we forgot Pikachu. But so basically, so okay, so a 9 is like 150. So in my perspective, I'm like, if I could find a crazy clean Pikachu, I'd be down to pay like 60. That's why people go up to like 50, you know what I mean? Because you pay 60, then you pay the like $20 cost to get the card graded. So then it's like $80, almost 100. So then it's like you account for all of this stuff here. Wow, that one went for... Oh, that one has the stamp though. See, if you guys learn the variations of cards and all the small details, crazy money. Because people overlook that stuff all the time. But yeah, so anyways, so yeah, just account for like grading and stuff. I only buy cards if I know I can get them graded and make a decent amount of money. You know what I mean? So it's like, if I'm like, oh, this is a 9 card. Like, if I think the card's gonna get a 9 at the worst, maybe an 8. Dude, it just depends on how safe you want to play the game, you know? But yeah, like, let's see how much an 8 goes for. It's good to plan for worst case. So $50, 50, 60. The price ranges are crazy between like 8s to 10s. And so for me personally, the most I would pay is like $20 for a minty card. You just want to like make sure you don't screw yourself. Unless you're just trying to collect and you want like cards for like cheaper, crazier deals. But I try to like get cards with like profit margins in them. And so, I don't know, like a 9... Yeah, it's like 170, 180, dipped a little bit, 150. So I'd say 150 range for a 9. And so the most I pay is like $50 if I knew I was going to get a 9. If I knew I was only getting an 8, I paid like 15, 20. Yeah, I know my numbers keep changing. It's just like I think about it a lot when I'm like doing it. And so that's how you do it. That's how you check the condition of the card and make sure you're getting good deals. You want to compare everything. Pretty much, yeah, just compare the prices, compare the price points. This works really good in store, like in stores that sell certain cards. Like if you can just like hold the card and look at it, and then so you like look at what a 10 goes for, what a 9 goes for, what an 8 goes for. And once you grade a couple cards, you guys get a basis of which like what cards are gonna have what grades. So then you're just like more stacked. You have more tools at your disposal to know like in your head. It takes a lot of mental energy at first, but after you do it for a while, it's honestly super chillin'. And so PSA, let's like, yeah, first edition jungle Pikachu. Let's see if they have anything. A tip to do is we'll take out sold. So like I'll just pretend like I'm gonna buy one now and see if there's any good deals. So we have like a good price point for what we want, you know what I mean? And so we'll sort by newly listed. So this is $30. I don't think it's gonna be good. Front, oh, they don't even have a picture of the back. The back is the most telling. That's why I always start with the back, because if it has damage to the back, it's gonna have other weird things. But it's like on this, you can't tell. I'm like, it looks mint, right? Because you can't see scratches, you can't see mine. It's hard to like see the minor things. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you can message them and ask them for the back. I'm gonna skip on this one. $30. See, this is the general price point. This one only has one picture. This one isn't even first edition. $50 lightly played. No, this is an insta no. If you see this like chip in the corner, watch. Has like a crazy dent in the corner, right? Oh, my webcam's in the way. Heck. Oh, you guys can kind of see. It's like right here. It has a crazy dent. And it has this whitening here. And it has like this whitening here. It's not worth it. IMO, you know what I mean? Because you get that grade, it gets like what, an 8, and you like waste your time. I mean, yeah, I guess you don't waste your time. You actually spend more than you would too, like buying just an 8 straight up, you know? Here's a 10. See, this one's probably not gonna be good. Let's buy it now. It's 15 and no one scooped it up, you know? It's not the worst, but you can see all the little like speckles of the whitening here. And then there's a little bit. Honestly, this one's not bad though. Honestly. Oh no, it's the one where it's doing that weird thing, so you don't even know. I don't know. That one gives me weird vibes, so I'm not about it. But then you can like see their like listings, and let's see. Maybe they do list every single one like separately. I don't know. That's kind of confusing. You know? So it's not the worst. Honestly, this one's pretty good. I would almost cop this one. I'm almost tempted to. Because, like, watch, let's compare this. You just have to do all these extra steps to just, like, double check everything. You know? Oh, this one's at $750. Honestly, 15 for that isn't bad. Well, I guess it's 20. It just looks pretty clean, in my opinion, here. I mean, it has a little bit of whitening. Actually, never mind. The more and more I look at the sides, I'm like, oh, no. So, let's try to find more. Oh, yeah, but no, looking at people's what they're selling to gives you a good basis of just to, like, read the situation, read the status of the card. But here's one. I mean, the 25 price point is, like, normal, but you want to, like, get a good card, you know? This has all this weird wear at the top. You can see it. It has this, has this, has this. It's already a no. You know what I mean? It's not going to get a 9 or a 10. And then it's like, you have to account for the grading fees. So, yeah. Oh, wow. Limited edition, ultra rare mint. Nice, bro. Dutch. Wow, $500. That's a steal, dude. Excellent condition. Damn, that's crazy, dude. That's a good deal. That's wild. Yeah, this is like, bro, this is a must buy, honestly. Bro, $500 for this is a steal, dude. Yeah, because then you get it graded, gets a PSA 10. Wild. This is a lot, I guess. I mean, lots are kind of goated too in their own way, but that's too much for this video right now. This one's $950. OBO. I can't really see. No, this one's pretty bad. Like, you see all this right here. Yep, it's done. I'm also not saying, like, never buy cards if they're messed up. You just have to know, like, the deals, like, the price points in which they're good. You know what I mean? And so, this gives you a good example of the price point. One card that I've been trying to get graded, let's see, Melodic. EX PSA 9. Watch. I have one of these chilling. So, it's, like, selling for, like, 800. There's like one for $950, so it's like 700, 800 bucks. One sold for 900. But so Melodic, what set is from? Emerald, Melodic, Emerald. So this one sold for 25 OBO, but you'll be able to see is probably super messed up. Yeah, it's literally like has water damage and has a bend. So that one sold for 25. But so it's like, it's not about buying the mintiest, cleanest card. It's about buying the cards in, like, for a good price for the conditions that they're in. You know what I mean? Like, this one sold for $60. Let's see. It's like kind of bent. It has this. It already has a bend right here, so that'll make it like a 6. You see, it's like has a bend. It has this thing. That it has all that stuff. So yeah, like that's like the condition someone was down to pay for a $60 one. You know what I mean? This one's Japanese. This one's 30. Is that the same one? I don't know. Oh, this one also has a bunch of crazy scratches on it. This one has like a bend in the corner. You just have to look for everything. You have to be very like meticulous about it all, you know? Let's see. Oh damn, someone paid $5.50. That's a steal, honestly, I think. Unless they did the best offer thing. Anyways. But that was also like, oh, that wasn't that long ago. Anyways, this one played 16th, played, where's like a mint? Okay, this one's probably better, you know what I mean? Yeah, this one's way better. You know, so still pretty hecked up. Not the best, but someone paid 100 for that. So you guys can get like the levels of the prices and stuff. But yeah, so that's how you guys buy cards online. And other tips too, I guess, really quick, is for eBay. I remember someone asked about that, like, so you don't get scammed. Double check condition. Look at the buyer information. Usually eBay is really good about not letting people get scammed. So, but I mean, if they have good reviews and it's like, let's see, like watch, like, look at this person. Oh, they're from Japan. But I mean, they have like 87 feedback. Their positive feedback is kind of iffy. You know what I mean? So, like, watch. Then you see why they got negative feedback. Where is it, bro? Click here. Canceled order and probably relist like just other negative reviews have claimed. Seller canceled but relisted item at a higher price. Seller tells me item doesn't work, so we canceled. Now they see. Okay, so yeah, so that's why they're hurt. But so that's not the worst thing. But just check out their reviews and feedback. If they have a lot of high feedback and they sell a lot of Pokemon cards, they're probably legit. You know what I mean? So that's it. Just condition is super important. Condition plays the most important role. And so yeah, we'll end it at that. And that's how you buy cards online. If you guys have any questions or anything, just let me know. Yeah, remember to like the video. If we get to 50 likes, we'll do the giveaway thing. So yeah, sounds good. We'll see you guys in the next video. Later.